Well, Cal, if you don't like TV, do you like films? That's the question. And right now, we're kind of just going to discuss our favorite movies and television series, or just series in general, that we've discovered over the years. See what we think about it. See what has intrigued us from each films, and why they're so important to us and why we like them so much. So, who wants to go first?
Favorite movie, yeah?
Yeah. Or one you just really like.
Yeah. See, I wouldn't say I'm a weird one with favorites. Like favorites. I don't have favorite music. I don't have a favorite artist. I got a good couple like good artists that I love. I guess favorite artists, but I don't have just one.
Yeah.
With movies, it's a hard one because, like, for me, it's like if I go see it, like I like it, and I ain't gonna go see like a movie that's dead, you know.
Yeah.
I really love like the whole. I love my cars, so like Fast and Furious, like that whole thing, love it. I think
Fun
it's
fact:
sick.
I've never actually watched. I've never watched Fast and Furious.
Me neither.
Have you not?
Anyway.
I've seen all of them except from the new one, which is a bit. I've
oh, you know the one they go to space. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit. Why you go to space for? Like, what is that? Real life?
Really?
No.
Yeah.
They go to space, bro. It's crazy.
You sound sad.
Even before then, I mean, like every time they're like, you know, like the cliff scene where cars almost going off the cliff and then they save it. Always happens. This time they go to space. So, spoiler alert, sorry, but it's a weird one. I'm not sure I'm gonna see it because YZ's they love cars, man. Why go to space?
Just watch Disney.
That whole series, also like Marvel as well. The whole thing, sick. I know it's not just one movie, but I guess it's just one like whole thing. Love it. I think it's a sick. I love my superheroes. My supernatural shit, my superheroes, they're the one for me. I have to say those two franchises, Fast and Furious, Marvel is the one for me, movie wise.
Fair.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm saying this.
What's your
I don't really have a favorite movie at all.
Yeah.
Like I don't. It's such a hard question to think of, but like there are some movies that I don't watch movies as much as I used to. I feel like I'm slowly going out of it, but yeah. I watched a movie the other day called I think it's called The Tomorrow War. It's Chris Pratt's new one, where they go to the future and fight the war. That was quite cool. It's pretty decent. I don't know if you consider some of your favorite. Like I love like nostalgic movies. Like when I was younger, I used to love like movies like Hercules, like the classic Disney ones. Like, and then like it's a movie you watch and then you haven't watched in years and you come back to it and you're like, oh, this is sick. 'Cause it's like nostalgic. But I don't think I have any like favorite movies that I'm like dying to sit down and watch. But probably stuff like that. I don't know. I like the nostalgic ones.
Personally, like movies and film and all that and TV have been a very big part of my life, obviously, because it's kind of what my degree is that I'm doing at school. True. And it's like what's really brought me into this kind of world. But I do have what I consider to be a favorite movie. It's actually I toss and turn between a few actually, but this movie is actually a really good film, and I suggest anyone to watch it. It's called Swiss Army Man. I don't know if you two have ever heard of it at all. It's an independent film. So. It is directed by a duo named the Daniels, and I don't know if you guys remember that music video called for Turn Down for What. I don't know if you guys ever saw that music video. That brazy ass music video. The directors of that music video directed this film, and it stars Paul Dano and Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter. Shout out! That's how I actually discovered this film. Come on, but spoiler alert. Sorry, don't care. But we're talking about movies. You should have expected this today. The film's about basically Harry Potter is a dead corpse who farts and has supernatural abilities, and he's trying to convince trying to help a depressed, suicidal man realize life is worth living. It is a very crazy sort of story. It is, but it's such an absurd film, and it's one that is like, oh my god, it doesn't make sense. And it's very much like if you are a kind of person who doesn't like crude sort of content, is that sort of like subliminal stuff. Like, you're not gonna watch this movie. You're not gonna like this movie, mainly because Daniel Radcliffe's dick is legit a compass in the movie. It's weird, but it's like the underlining message of this whole movie is like a very special one, I think, to show that life is worth living, and like how beautiful life is in general. So that's,
so you actually see like
no, you don't see his
Harry
penis.
Potter's little wand. No, okay.
No, it's little. But,
just checking. I'm just checking.
Nah, I really enjoyed the movie. It's a very high up on my list. I'll mention the franchise as well because I feel like people know this at this point. Harry Potter and the Wizarding World is my favorite film franchise of all time.
Or like the Fantastic Beasts and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do really enjoy those movies. Shout out Eddie Redmayne. He's a really good actor.
Actually.
The Theory of Everything's another one of my favorite movies. Yeah, I don't know if you guys seen that one. But
what's the other film that he did?
Which one?
Where is the woman? I can't remember
the Danish girl. I actually watched that. It's I don't know how I came across that movie, but it was actually really good.
Yeah, very sick.
That's my favorites movies at least.